Hi, welcome for our RTL online trainings and placements. In this session, we are going to talk about one of the important questions in the interviews related for payroll module. We know that in payroll module, whenever we want to make the payments to the employees, we have three different types of payment methods we have. Organization payment method, personal payment method, and another one is third-party payment method. So the organization payment method is mandatory. We must create and associate with our payroll definition. While creating payroll definition, we are going to associate with our payroll definition. That's fine. Then second one is personal payment method. Where do we configure this? Obviously, personal payment method is used to manage the employee personal payment methods, which combines the currency, payment type, and the payment source, nothing but a bank account. Now the question is here, if employee wants to have 50% direct check into one account, another 50% is another account. Two different bank accounts they would like to have disbursement. So in that scenario, how will you configure? So generally, one personal payment method is mandatory for every employee will be configuring. But if there is any requirement that we would like to go for divide the amount based on the percentage, or in fact, we can also divide the amount. So in that scenario, we can go for specify the multiple personal payment methods. So whenever we are going for payroll payments here, personal payments, we can use fixed amount payments, or we can also use the percentage payments. So we can go for specify the personal. When we are working with payroll payments distribution, whenever we are running the standard payroll or quick pay, then we are going to run the program person process results or process result summary page. There we can find payroll payments are typically part of that. We know that once we configure the payroll setups, we'll run the payroll by selecting the payroll flow. Payroll flow is nothing but a group of payroll processes or reports which we will execute in the sequence order. Okay. So whenever we want to go for that payroll payments distribution, we'll generate check payments or EFT payments or any external payments that we are going to do that. And then we will go for archive periodic payroll result. Then we'll run the report, payroll register report. And then we'll generate and verify the pay slips. We are going to generate and verify the pay slips. And finally, we'll go for run the payment register. Once payment is done, we'll run the payment register. Okay. Here, if there are any actions are required, we can make corrections. Corrections can be done over here, and we can go for finally reconcile. Reconcile is nothing but mapping whether whatever the amounts we have paid and whatever the amounts we have been entered, whether those things are been done or not. That's what we are going to perform here. So when we look at in the front end, they'll ask you the navigation. If you are an HR administrator, what you can do is you can search for an employee and go for update employee personal payment method. For example, I want to update this employee personal payment method. I can search for an employee and click on this employee name. And let's go to the task list right side here. Go to task list here. And then we'll try to find out here personal payment methods. By default, we'll find one personal payment method here. Even if you do not have, you can go for create personal payment method. And here I'm mentioning that here it is Oracle personal pay and organization payment method. I'm mentioning that check and save. And let's go for submit. Let's go for submit this. This is how we can go for create personal payment method here. When employee log into the applications, employee can go for update. Let's say this employee, if you know the username and password for this employee, then employee can log in and update that information also. Let me just show you that. I'm just trying to reset the password for this employee. When employees log into the application, in case if they want to update their personal payment method information, what they can do is they can go to employee self-service. It means employee role, navigator, me, and we can find here pay options. My pay slips, employee can verify the pay slips information and payment methods can be updated here. And here in documents are there that they can view, print and download those documents here. If any investment declarations are there, we know that every employee can invest, tax related or any other family plans or anything, they can go for declare over here. And tax withholding, previous employment information, investment proof submission, and document delivery preferences. So almost all the employee information can be updated over here. And employee would like to go for update payment method here. And see that check payment method is there. Employee can update their bank account here. Click on add and account number. Account type and routing number. We are supposed to a 9-digit number at the bottom of the check. The routing number field is invalid. Okay, so we can get any valid routing number. Bank routing number. So 100% amount will be paid for this bank account here. Here, in case if employee says that he don't want to delete and save, he can go for manage. If he want to go for add some other information, he can be added here. It is the remaining pay amount here, the percentage payment here. You are about to delete this payment method. Do you want to continue? Yes. Now employee can go for add their own personal payment method here. What do you want to call this payment method? Salary account. Payment type direct deposit. Bank account number. Save. And they can go for maintain all this information. Here it is. So when the organizations wants to go for add another payment type here, this is check. Second payment, bank. Let's say 23%. Say. So the remaining 23% will be paid to this account. Check. The remaining amount will be paid to this year. It means remaining means 77. 77%. This is how we'll be able to manage multiple payments. Here depends on the requirement. We can have multiple personal payment method and bank accounts. Thank you. So to get more information about the cloud technologies, please subscribe to our channel. To get anybody who are looking for real-time training and as well as the placement in human capital management, please communicate with us. You can find the contact number in any of our video. That's going to be here. This communication number. Thank you.